everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for this practice. We will be doing a sound bath meditation here this evening, and this sound bath and the theme of our meditation practice this evening is really based around this idea of presence. One of the things that people have been asking me a lot lately with the pandemic going on is how can we cope with everything that's going on? How is it that we can keep moving through everything that's happening? And one of the things that I have sort of sat with and while asking myself these questions, even just for myself, is understanding that for me, presence, being here in this moment and really allowing myself to be with everything that is as it comes has been a very powerful practice. And it's something that I've been practicing for several years, not necessarily daily for a very long time. It was kind of this idea that would sort of just pop in and out randomly. And over the last few years, it has been somewhat of more of a daily practice. It starts with my meditation in the morning and then continues through the day, especially on days that are a little bit more challenging and a little bit when there's a lot going on, whether it's in our minds, whether it actually is happening around us. When I can drop into a space of presence and just remind myself, okay, Brittany, be here right now, be here with the breath that you're taking, be here with everything that is, it really starts to help me get out of the patterns of overthinking things. I tend to be an overthinker. It also helps me to get out of the stories that I might be telling myself. So, a lot of times we spend time worrying about what's going to happen in the future. I was just with some people just the other day, and they were very anxious about somebody's health and what is going on with this person's health. Not COVID, but just we all deal with health issues some at some point in our lives, and this person was really looking to the future and getting very upset about what could happen maybe soon in the future. And even though we do have to process things as they come, we do have to give ourselves time to recognize what we're feeling, allow ourselves to go through those emotions and really sit with and be with everything that comes in. We don't want to push anything away, and we don't want to downgrade where it is that our mind might be. We also have to give ourselves the opportunity sometimes to say, well, let's bring it back into being here right now. Let's bring it back into this space. And instead of taking ourselves in the future and guessing what might happen, and we really have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone what's going to happen in a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. We have to remind ourselves that we're here. And that's also something that I had to really bring into my own personal life and my own personal practice a lot, moving through loss of loved ones, moving through loss of a marriage, moving through loss of, a job that I thought I was going to have for a couple of years, and having to unexpectedly move back to, this space and allowing myself to move through that. But at the same time, when we can invite ourselves to be present, amazing things can happen. We can start to open ourselves up to the experience of new relationships and new friendships and new places that we might not have been able to plan to go. Even for myself, living here in this cute little 240 square foot trailer, I never would have been able to guess that or even plan that out, and it just happened. And the only reason it was able to happen and for me to get into this space is to allow. And for us to allow, we have to be present with everything that's happening. Again, that's not pushing away the things that we're feeling. It's not saying, I'm going to sweep this under the rug and pretend it's not there. But we also have to remind ourselves that there is power in presence. And when we give ourselves the opportunity to sit here right now and say, okay, I'm going to bring myself into this present moment, I'm going to be here with everything that is right now in this moment, then we're able to start to shift our mindset. We're able to start to shift from the space of storytelling of things that have happened in the past, or even ruminating and staying in the past, which I myself have had a lot of experience in as well, especially in my 20s, really living in the past. And then we also also have the opportunity to step out of the worry of the future. And so this practice is really one to invite you into the present moment as much as possible, and really start to recognize that when we can shift ourselves from the space of the external world and everything that says to us outside of us, hang on to everything that happened before, and get anxious and worry about the things that might happen and try and plan. I put it in air quotes because we really truly can't plan for what's going to happen, but plan for the future. Even though there is a healthy level of remembering things and having memory as well as planning, we also have to remind ourselves that we are living right now. This breath that we are taking in this moment is the only time in our entire lives that we'll ever take this exact breath, this inhale and this exhale. And so it's really a powerful practice to remind ourselves, okay, yeah, things might happen in the future. I don't know. And life is happening right now. And we are living right here, right now. As you sit here, as you lay here, as you prepare yourself for the sound bath practice, you are in the present moment. You are laying in your space, wherever that happens to be. You are with all of the sounds that make their way in. You are with everything that happens to surround you in this moment. No need to label it as ideal or less than ideal. It just is. And you're also here with everything that's going on in your body. And so whether our health is on a decline today, or if we're feeling really good, and in this present moment, can we just be here with everything that is? And again, rather than labeling it and saying, oh, my health is kind of poor, or I'm worried about this thing, can we just be here with our beating hearts that are beating here today? And again, with the breath that we're taking. Because that is what is so important, is to remind ourselves to be present and to also be grateful for everything that we have in this moment. Everything that your body is able to do, can you give it gratitude? Everything that is happening in this moment, can you be with it? And can you allow it to sort of carry you through to the next moment? So this moment carries you to the next, carries you to the next. And instead of being in this moment and allowing your mind to be somewhere else, let's see if we can invite ourselves to be here with our body, with our surroundings, with everything that's happening right here, right now, and with the breath that we're taking right in this present moment. So with that in mind and this power of presence, let's invite ourselves into that presence as we lay ourselves down for a sound bath. If you'd like to cover your eyes, I invite you to do so. And take any other position or movement that you need in order to settle into a space of stillness for your practice today. And reminding yourself that presence can be very powerful. So as we drop into this space and this time, inviting ourselves in to a place of practice just for ourselves, let's take a cleansing breath together. Full deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale, sigh your breath out. And as you begin to settle into this time and this space just for you, take a few more cleansing breaths. And begin to deepen your breath as you invite yourself to be here for you. Allow your body to be supported by the earth underneath you. Invite your muscles and your joints to gently release as you surrender to this moment that holds you right now. And as you rest your body in this space and time, just invite yourself to be here. To be here with everything that is, without judgment. And to not only allow yourself to surrender and release any of the extra tensions everything from the past and the future, but also truly let yourself be with this breath that you're taking right now, and invite yourself to be here for you. Allow yourself to be here, not only soaking in the sound vibrations that are created around you, but also practicing. Actively practicing letting yourself be in this moment right now. Allow yourself to be with this inhale, and allow yourself to be with this exhale. Breathe in this power of presence. Your heart is beating in this very moment. Your body is being breathed right now. And all you have to ask of yourself is to be here. Let your whole body sink into this moment just a little bit more. Invite your physical body to soften. Give your mind permission to release. And breathe into the space in your body where you feel your breath the most. Just let yourself be here as you breathe, and just listen. Just be here. Present to the experience you're having right now. And present with each and every breath that makes its way into your body and gently releases. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You are here with your breath. Allow yourself to be present. Inhale and exhale. yourself to release attachments of the past. Continue to set aside any worries of the future. And give yourself permission to be fully present to the experience that you're having that carries you from one moment to the next. You are here right now with everything that is. You are here with your body, with your surroundings, and with the breath that you are breathing right now. Begin to deepen this inhale that you are taking and lengthen through this exhale. And check in with yourself in the present moment. If you would like to continue to lay in stillness or drift off into sleep, and stay as you are, bathing in this presence and letting yourself be here for what you need right now. If you feel ready to move back into the space of your day, as you continue to deepen your breath, take your present moment awareness down to your hands and just begin to rub your thumb slowly against the pad of each finger. And just be present to the experience of how this feels, what that sensation is like. And take your attention down to your feet and begin to wiggle your toes. Maybe stretch your arms overhead as you give yourself a nice, gentle reawakening into the rest of your day. So take one more cleansing breath together. Full inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs and your entire body with fresh air. Hold your breath in at the top unless you're pregnant. Sip in a little extra air into your entire being. And open your mouth, sigh out all the breath. And take your time and either make your way up to a seat and place your hands on top of your heart, or as you continue to lay here, place one hand on top of the other, on top of your heart space. Begin to breathe a little bit deeper into your hands and into the space of your beating heart, the beat that it's taking right now, and now, and now. We might not be able to control everything that is coming our way. We might not be able to go back in the past and do things differently. We might not even be able to control our feelings and what arises from one moment to the next, our initial reaction. But we do have the opportunity to invite ourselves to be here with everything that is right now, from one moment to the next. choose to be present. And remember that there is power in your presence. There's power in being present for yourself. There's power in being present, fully present with others. And there's power in being present to the experience that life has to offer you right now. As you move into the rest of your day and into the days to come, I invite you to practice presence as much as you possibly can. And even when emotions go into a space that is challenging, remind yourself, I am here. I can feel everything I'm experiencing right now. And I can also let go of the attachments that I have to things of the past, or clinging on to or resisting anything that might happen in the future, and invite myself back to being here with my beating heart and this breath that I'm taking right now. Let's take one last cleansing breath together for this practice. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Lift your thumbs up to your forehead for presence in everything that you think, being aware of the thoughts that come in. Bring your fingertips down to your lips, being very present and aware of the words that you speak, the words that you speak to others, as well as what you speak to yourself. And bring your hands back down to heart center, and really allow this practice to move into the space of your actions, bringing presence with you in everything that you do. Allow yourself to be here with everything that is. I want to thank you so very much for taking your time to practice with me, to practice with each other, and to practice for yourself. The light within me and my heart recognizes and honors the light within you and yours. Namaste.